Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And a fine Saturday morning. Ooh wee. Boy, ain't nothing like a crisp morning, huh? Yes, indeed. We doing romantic Saturday, as it were. You know what I'm saying? We all need. Everybody needs some love anyway, dig? Man, that coffee good, boy. Golly. I ran across a book, um, the five love languages. Because it would seem that the communication did for some of us, others of us got to figure out. Okay, but it would seem that when you're communicating with your mate, look, I am no counselor. All right, I'm not trying. This is help me, help us, help them, help you. Okay, and so it's like when you share some information, you run across something, you sharing with your friend or whatever. I saw this the other day, made me think about something, and then you sharing, so we sharing. All right, so settle back. Let's do some sharing. See, so basically, what is this? The Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Okay, and his take is there's five separate languages, that pretty much encompasses everything in a relationship. Okay, and so then it's like whether or not you're the right one is syncing with the partner you're trying to communicate with, because one of the language resonates more with this person, and then another language or two resonates more with you. Okay, so his premise here it is: the five love languages, words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Okay, so when you calculate the thing, it's like, you know, uh, uh, you're more of a touchy feely person, and then this person is not really hitting that signal for you the way you need to be hit it, or quality time or words of affirmation, and again and again and again. So you take like three of them work good for you. Uh, and then there's another set of the three that works good for your partner, and so it goes like that. So it's just something I've run across, just pointed out. You never know. Think about it. Could be the one thing that's really affecting your relationship, you know, good or bad. See what I'm saying? You know? And so we like to do a little poetry at the same time. So again, let's see what Nikki Giovanni has to say. Okay? Nikki. And it was so funny because I was going through one of mine, all right? And then it was like, she has one title, That Day, and I have one title, One Day. Here we go. Nikki. If you got the key, then I've got the door. Let's do what we did when we did it before. If you got the time, I've got the way. Let's do what we did when we did it all day. You got the glass, I've got the wine. We'll do what we did when we did it in overtime. If you got the dough, then I got the heat. We can use my oven till it's warm and sweet. Nikki Giovanni. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You know, a simple set of words put in a simple way. You know, it's communication anyway. Dick. You know, poet doesn't always have to rhyme either. Cause see, it's like I said, poetry is poetry. It's the poet that makes it poetry. You see. So let's do one of mine. That one day, I feel the morning come across me like the tide on a beach. I become aware like a cold morning with the heater off. I say thank you because I'm all here. I reach for the sun's rays that are reaching through my window. We hold hands, and I feel my body being energized. I glance at the coffee pot, deciding now or in a minute. The phone rings. Hey, hello, and it's you. I feel joy, like the sound of little feet in its purity. I feel happiness, like like putting $1 in a Coke machine and finding a $10 bill just as I'm about to walk away. I feel the sound of your voice as we move into verbal oneness. So smooth, like pouring warm chocolate on velvet. You see, so like I said, we try to give you a little poetry there on a Saturday morning, you know. And today we talked about the 5 love languages. Toast. And we celebrate living, right? Go do something good to your mate, for your mate, with your best friend, with your family, with your children, even your pet, all right?